Hey guys, Fake Ass here, back with more Let's Play Spider-Man. In the last episode, we investigated Martin Lee a little bit more and found out he's a little screwy in the head. And now we are headed over to Doc's office. I had to pause the game right after I cut out the last episode because we were getting another call from Doctor.
Sure you're still available. I can't pay you yet, but I've pulled enough strings to keep the wolves from the door a bit longer. If we can get up and running, I know this new version of the project will attract investment. Massive investment. Stay ready.
Fingers triple crossed, Doc.
Alright, let's head over to the lab, see what he's got cooked up for us now.
Stable teams, this is Control. What's our status in Nolita? Control, our APC is under attack by demons.
The demons are turning the city into a war zone. Not on my watch.
Almost there. That should be enough to lift me over.
Hey, Doctor.
Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
Wow. Look at all this new stuff. Where did you get all this equipment?
Called in every last favor. Took out a few loans. It's like we're starting over once again. But this time's going to be different.
You've been busy.
Just getting started. You know, until now, we've been looking at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can make them better? Okay, I think that should do it. Ready?
Everything okay?
Damn it! This is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry. I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
It was a good joke, Parker. Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test. So, hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
We were lab partners in college. Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world, just in different ways.
Wait, you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's. Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical. And there was this... Anyway, lawyers got involved. I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long. I've relied on grants ever since. If this project doesn't work...
Don't worry. It'll work. Let me just fix this up.
I'll brew some fresh coffee. Be sure to run a diagnostic on the control unit. Could be a short.
Ooh, time for some more puzzle games. So this one's got too high voltage.
Oh, good. Gotta reroute this circuit.
So in this case, we can't change that. We just gotta route it a different way. So go this way with it. Needs to be 5. So got -3 and -4. We could do 2. Yeah, we could go 9. -4, and get rid of that, and go straight, and we're all good.
Oh, why don't you do the honors this time?
We did it.
Next step, neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself. Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
To changing the world.
Missed call from MJ. Doctor, I need to go, but I'll be back later.
Don't worry, the work will still be here when you get back.
Oh, I want to go. Yeah, I want to do more minigame stuff.
Advanced idea mechanics. Doc, are you sure it's a good idea to accept grants from AIM? Their rep is pretty shady.
Beggars can't be choosers, Peter. Once we're on our feet, we'll reevaluate our funding partners.
Our first volunteer subject, Lance Corporal Texador. Lost his arm overseas and now just wants to hug his daughter again.
There we go. Let's do a little bit more minigame stuff. Got 3 more available.
Cool. Logic controller for the microcables Doc's been theorizing.
Note 3. there we go.
These things are awesome. So much simple AI that'll improve the prosthetics functionality over time. Welcome to the future.
Gotta go up 2. Oh, gotta go that way. Go that way. We're too high. And there we go.
Now the prosthetic has a
Yeah,
tiny
one
brain.
more.
Doc dove right in with the intracranial interface.
This one will be fun, so we gotta end up with 3. Like I said, always go with the ones that you're able to use the arrows on first. Because then the other ones you have any option you want. I think that's what we want. This one I believe we're going to have to use 3 on.
Revolutionary, but not 100% stable.
And then we're
We need to refine
stuck
this
until
design.
later on. That one. Well, let's see if we can find the one for the lines.
Man, I remember the first day I interviewed here. Showed up with stains on my shirt. What's that? Doc's working on some kind of advanced hypodermic delivery system. Maybe to help with implant rejection? I don't know, that's a big needle. Wait, is this the raft? Are you doing work for the Supermax prison?
Indeed. They're soliciting bids to modernize their security grid. Figured I'd try my hand. Lucrative contract, and a satisfyingly difficult nut to crack.
What do we got over here? Oh, there's a guy that can go off.
Neural interface would be a big step, Doc.
Big, yes, but essential. If our prosthesis is anything less than effortless to use, we'll have failed. We'll get there, Peter. We have to.
Oh, let's see what we just did. What we got in here?
Really glad Doc let me store things here after the whole eviction thing.
Oh, Peter. I noticed you keep track of Spider-Man's foes. Smart. Easier to craft countermeasures that way.
Should be around here somewhere unless I don't have access to do it right now.
Doc really does want to imagine a better version of man.
Thought I thought for sure I'd have access to
Wonder if I
work
could
on it.
3D... What is this stuff, Doc? Looks like armored plating.
Defense prototypes. Fascinating, really. AIM has requested a number of samples of my work. Who am I to deny them my genius?
Maybe this.
Ah, kidding,
Yes.
of course.
Alright, let's take a look at doing some of these spectrals.
What was Doc working on with this?
So that's the 3. That one's the 3, and then that was 2. As you can see, some of these beginning ones are really easy.
Beautiful.
I will be right back.
Looks like another potential prosthetic contact material.
Oh, jeez. Dogs don't want to stop barking. Alright, and this is what I was mentioning earlier about ones that could be a little more difficult when you have to start adding stuff. And this, what? As you can see, you got to do a little bit of a plug and play with these. Well, once you get the hang of it, it's not that bad.
Oh, hydrogel IPN. This looks promising. Bet it'd be a great tissue interface. What was Doc working on with this?
And now these ones that are kind of faded, those subtract lines from existing ones. So like if I do this, I can use this one to subtract the 3rd line. And something like this. Don't want that one. Oh. This one I think I want 4. Subtract those 2. This is where it starts getting complicated. I might want to do that. Oops. So I think I'm supposed to be doing that one. And this one I can do the 3 with the up and down. Oh. There we go.
Great conductivity. Not sure about long-term wear and tear, though. Might delaminate easily.
And next.
Doc was testing the biocompatibility of graphene.
Do that one. Then that one. Then subtract that line. Then add those on. Oh. We do this. Nope. those two. There we go. That's better.
Not great. Pretty high cytotoxicity. Not sure I'd use this as tissue interface.
Do a few more and then we'll call it.
Running tests on carbon nanotube biocompatibility.
We don't want that one. Do those three. That one. That. That one. That and that.
Decent candidate for a direct tissue interface, but I feel like we can do better. Graphene. But the structure is super unique. What is this? Oh, awesome! It's been nano-latticed. Wow, that's strong. Could be a great structural element for a prosthetic.
Alright, two more.
Doc's messing around with superconductors.
That one's good. Throw that one in there. So Yep, that'll work. Alright,
Very
time
cool.
to start on the last
Complex
one.
oxide ceramic. Perfect Type 2 superconductor. It'll run hot, but maybe good for an outboard controller?
Now let's run this last one through.
Some kind of polymer.
Oof. This doesn't look too fun. Got that one. Oh, that one's good. No, it isolates that one. Maybe. All good. Now we only have 2 more left on each one, but we can't do those till later on.
Polymer. This stuff will survive almost anything.
Alright, I think with that we call it quits.
Hey, sorry I missed your call. We still on for dinner?
Dinner? Oh, yeah. I was calling you about something else, but yeah, we should talk over dinner.
Offer still stands for me to come over and cook.
Oh, really? Well, I like to take risks. I'm still out, but I'll grab some stuff at the store and let you know when I'm home.
Okay, talk soon. All right, dinner at MJ's. Low expectations. It'll be hard to screw this one up. Guess I'll just freelance for a while until she calls.
Alright, and with all that, we will take a break here, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Spider-Man.